Hi, my dragons. Welcome to Victimology. So this is a foundational course. For many of you, it's your very first course in your specialty, forensic psychology, or if you're a different type of criminal justice major, you're taking this as a criminal justice type elective. And personally, I think all majors should take something like this because no matter what field you go into, you're going to encounter victims, unfortunately. So, victimology, first class, telling you all about victims. The first way that many people, unfortunately, come into contact with the criminal justice system, so it's important that you know as much as you can about victims and things that they face. So I'm Dr. Victor, forensic psychology professor. I have been with Tiffin University for 30-something years, and I was the one that brought forensic psychology to Tiffin University. I was the first dean of the School of Criminal Justice, and I had the idea to bring forensic psych here, and it's been a really good major. We've had a lot of great success stories too. So very excited about that. And I'm excited to have you in class because victimology is a great area of study, and it's very, very useful. You'll always use something from this class when you get out into your professional careers. So this is a seated class, and we are in Main 22. Tuesday and Friday from 12:30 to 1:45, okay? But as you know, the first couple of weeks are virtual, just so we make sure everybody's on the same page with COVID and all that sort of thing. And hopefully we'll all get through this okay this semester. And I'll see you in person on February 2nd, okay? That noise that you hear, that's my cat trying to break in. So anyway, I'm going to be going over the syllabus, and hopefully you'll be watching this video and you will have the syllabus in front of you, printed up or on a phone or something like that so that you can follow along with this, okay? So my office is in the McKillop House, which is commonly known as the CJ House. And so I'm there, Dr. Miller's there, Dr. Stockner, Dr. Hurwitz, so Professor Ellis, all of these people, Dr. Ellis, all of these people are in the CJ House. I did give you my cell phone and my home phone. My cell phone is the fastest, surest, best way to get a hold of me, okay? I always notice a text, so texting is the way to go. I live near State Forest, so you may call and the reception might be weird, so it's very difficult to get through that way, but texts always come through and I always notice them. Don't feel bad about texting me day or night. Students text me all the time, so there's no worry there. And just text me if you have a question, no big deal. I don't have office hours this semester. I will be on campus Tuesdays and Fridays once we go in person, so you could always meet me before or after class. Oh, I'm also on campus on Saturdays because I teach the graduate program, Saturday Forensic Psych. So we could also meet Saturdays if you wanted to do that. Or another thing you could do is you could go to Facebook, and if you have a Facebook account, and mine is Liz Victor. And the picture that you'll see up there is me with the Student Research Council. We're at a campus group fair, and you'll recognize me. We have our little black Tiffin University criminal justice shirts on. And put in a friend request, and then I'll accept you. I'll look on my roster, and I'll accept you. And then if you have any questions, concerns, whatever, we could make an appointment to discuss assignments or whatever on Facebook Messenger, and that's fine too if you want to do this in person, okay? Or you could go on campus, whatever. Just don't be afraid to contact me. That's really good. I put my email address in there. I try and be as diligent as possible about checking the Tiffin University email. I have several emails, and they're always just clogged up with people. So if you're looking at the syllabus, the course description is on there. It's all about victims and things you're going to learn this semester. Course learning objectives. These are things that the university makes us put into our syllabus. I know you're going to read that, like, right there. The textbook. So the textbook that I'm using is Victimology by Dorner and Lab. Okay, so there are many editions of this book in the library. Okay, so you could always go there and get one for free. Or you could buy the book and say, this is my book, I want to keep it. That's fine too. Or I always put my PowerPoints up so you could follow along in your PowerPoints as well. No big deal. So it all depends on what you want to do. You could also buy a book and share it with someone, or you could rent a book or whatever. It all depends on how you feel about having a book. To some people, a book is like a life raft, you know. So, you know, whatever you are most comfortable with. I don't know how much they cost. Usually books are quite expensive. And the publication manual of the APA, which you will use all through your academic program at Tiffin University. You can buy one, or you could get it at the library, or you could use Purdue OWL, which has all of the APA on it. That's a website. Then what else did I go over? Preparation, active participation. These are all things the university makes us put in. Class attendance, university's policies, COVID information, lecture capture, athletic. I know they'll probably have some athletes in there. Athletic honesty statement. So there's the athletic academic honesty statement. And my personal one is a student will neither lie, steal, or cheat, nor tolerate those who do. So you'll notice that in there as well. And then the university policy. Then there's FERPA. One more thing about the honesty policy is don't plagiarize and don't cheat. And then don't lie if you're caught cheating, because you see how lying and cheating, two things, not one. And I'm on the university committee for that, so don't do that. One thing that people don't realize is that if you plagiarize something and you get caught, you can be expelled from the university, and there's a designation that universities have. It's by the course number on your transcript, and it'll say FX, and the X tells all the universities that it's plagiarism. So don't do that. It'll follow you everywhere. Then the FERPA rules, email communication, expected behavior in the class. I really hate cell phones and computers and all of that stuff. So don't bring them to class. You're not going to use them. And I don't want to see them. And you'll get grade reductions if I see you with your cell phone out. And especially if it rings, that's like the kiss of death. So none of that in class. You're here to devote your time to learning about victims. Your future victims will thank you for paying attention, I hope. Participation. There's a lot of university policies in there that we had to put in. Grading opportunities. We have a lot of material to cover in this class, okay? So make sure you're well organized, that you make note of these dates, that you put them in on your planners or on your phone, however you do it. The very first thing that you have to worry about is your bio, which is due on January 24th, and it's basically this. You're going to write a bio about yourself. The questions that you have to answer on the very back part of the syllabus, it tells you all the questions that you have to answer, and you have to answer them. If you do a cell phone video or some sort of recording like that, upload it to Moodle, and there's a video of yourself answering the questions. A video is worth an A. A Word document with a write-up answering all those questions and some pictures of yourself, your family, whatever, that's a B. Just the write-up, no pictures, that's a C. Doing a bad job on answering the questions or forgetting to answer questions, that's a D. And not doing it at all, that's an F. And it's due when it's due, January 24th. So the clock is ticking now. I won't accept anything late, okay? So the thing that people do is they go, okay, I'll make my video and I'll upload it at the last minute. And then they run into ITS problems. And then they come to me and say, I have an ITS problem. No, I'm telling you today that it's due the 24th. Do it, upload it, and then if you run into any problems, you've got plenty of time to fix it, okay? ITS is going to be busy with stuff. So please don't put that on the back burner. It's the easiest grade you'll get if you're going to do a video. So go ahead and do it that way. If you do the video, you don't need to submit anything else, okay? Test 1 is February 26th. Test 2 is March 26th. And then you have a major field project, which I don't know why it says the due date is not in there. I think it's April 3rd. I'm going to scroll down and take a look. But I think it's April 3rd. March. Let's see. I'm scrolling down on the other computer. I had to use two computers. Yes. Forensic. Oh, April 2nd. It's due April 2nd. So your major field project is due April 2nd. So the major field project is described in the grading rubrics. It's basically you're going to learn about a lot of things in victimology. Okay, and some of these things you're going to be like, why does this exist? We could fix this. This is problematic. Why do we have this in victimology? Okay, so your assignment for major field project is to find something that needs to be fixed, that you can make better, and write about it. Here's the problem. You're writing about the problem. Here's what I see is wrong with it. Here's how we can fix it. Maybe you'll find something that they're doing in Norway. That works great. Why can't we do that here? Or maybe even in the United States, in a different state. Write about it. And then make your case for fixing it. So major field project is going to be required in every class that you have in this major on out. And you're going to be doing this in your career all the time. You're going to have something in your agency, it needs to be fixed, and you're going to have to go to like a board of directors or your supervisor or city council or whoever it is, and you're going to have to convince them that this is a great solution. You're going to have to back it up. You're going to have to present it to them. So that's what a major field project is for. The final exam will be the presentation of your major field project. And that is the last couple of weeks of class. Everybody's going to be doing them. Everybody's going to be critiquing them, deciding if the solution that you proposed is really good. So please read those over. I have the grading rubrics on here as well. Make note of the dates when everything is due. My grading scale is on there. 100 is an A+, 90 to 99 is A, 80 to 89 is a B, 70 to 79 is C, 60 to 69 is a D, and 59 and lower is an F. Okay? I don't accept anything that's late. I do have extra credit. I teach 3 research classes and a threat assessment class. And so the research students will be needing people to do their research for them or with them. And you will receive extra credit for that if you decide to do it. It's very easy and good extra credit so that if you bomb a test, you have extra credit to rely on, which is really good. So this week, I am making this video. You're going to watch this video. You're going to go through the syllabus, make sure you know what you're doing. And then for this week, Tuesday, you will have a forum question to do. So look on week 1 where it says forum, and it'll ask you a question like, what are your expectations for the class? Make sure you answer the forum question that's due on Tuesday, because that way the university is keeping attendance. It shows that yes, you saw the video, yes, you went through the syllabus, and yes, you're answering a question. So there's your attendance. Your attendance is very important because it's if you just don't answer the forum, I'm going to think, well, you didn't show up to class, you didn't watch the video, and then I will mark you as absent. And then that affects your student loans, it affects your athletic eligibility thing, all of that stuff. So scholarships. So please make sure that you answer the forum question on the 19th and the one on Friday. Let's do a different one on Friday, because on Friday I will post a video which is the introduction to forensic psychology. Same thing. I'll have a forum question, and that's the way it's going to be for all the virtual classes. Video, forum. Okay. And then once we start meeting in person on the 2nd, we'll only probably have 1 forum question a week, if we have that many. So yeah, this is basically to do something during the virtual time. So as you can see, we have a lot of really good topics that are victim oriented. You're going to learn a lot of stuff about victimology, about what victims go through in the criminal justice system, and a lot of the stuff that's out there that you probably haven't heard before. It's really, really very interesting. I'm going to try and line up some guest speakers for you. So that'll be cool. We don't have class on March 11th, which is spring break. So that's in week 8. Okay, and I marked that on the syllabus. You have to notify me by 19 March what your topic is going to be on for the major field project. I recommend that you give it some time. Hear about some problems. We're going to talk about all kinds of things in victimology. There'll be a lot of problems that we go over, and there'll be a lot of things that you might see and go, wow, that's not right. We should fix this, okay? So yeah, and I'm going to show you a really good film. It's actually one about corrections, but a lot of students are like, wow, we should fix this, okay? So anyway, give yourself some time to see what's out there and what needs to be fixed, and then come to me by the 19th of March to tell me what it is you're going to do your major field project on. And there's no duplicates. Everybody gets their own unique topic. So it's to your advantage to get it in and get it in early. And then you'll have your presentation the last couple of weeks of class. Yeah, so I think that's it. So I will see you on Thursday. I'll make another video for you. It'll be the intro. It'll probably be a couple of videos. Usually the first day of class, I just go over syllabus anyway. So do read it over. Do make note of important things to do. And if you have any issue at all that you need to talk to me about, do reach out and text me, call me, whatever. And I always love to talk to my students. Okay, dragons. I'll make another couple of videos for you on Thursday. And I look forward to seeing you then. So take care. Be safe. It's a great day to be a dragon.